Today, we're taking a deep dive into Perplexity AI.
Perplexity. It's not just another AI tool.
Yeah, I know what
It goes way beyond just searching. It's all about getting answers.
like straight up answers, not just links to websites.
Exactly. Like, imagine ChatGPT, but it's got access to the whole internet, live and direct.
Constantly learning and updating.
All the time.
It's kind of blowing my mind, honestly. And the crazy part is, people are actually using this thing to make money.
And we're going to break it all down.
Yeah, we're diving deep into a guide all about making money with Perplexity AI. But first, before we get to the cash, let's break down what makes Perplexity, well, Perplexity.
So one of the things that's really awesome about Perplexity is its ability to give you fast, accurate answers, even to super complex questions.
I've been playing around with it, and it's kind of freaky how quickly it spits out these answers.
Yeah, it can like sift through mountains of data in seconds and give you the most relevant info in a way that actually makes sense.
Yeah, it's not like reading some dry research paper.
No, it's like having this like super smart research assistant who just gets you.
That's a great way to put it. So imagine this. You're like brainstorming business ideas, or you're trying to stay on top of all the latest trends.
Or maybe you're just like really curious about something.
Whatever it is, Perplexity can do all that heavy lifting for you.
And way faster than you could ever do it yourself,
Oh,
probably.
for sure. And there's even a pro version.
Oh, yeah. The pro version's got even more bells and whistles.
We'll get into that a bit later. But first, let's talk about why this matters to you, dear listener.
Because it's not just about speed. It's about being more productive in every aspect of your life.
Think about all those hours you spend doing research for work or even for your own projects.
Or just because you want to learn something new.
Perplexity could honestly be a total game changer.
It could save you so much time.
All right, now I know what you're really here for. The money.
Let's talk about the money.
Yeah, how can we turn this AI wizardry into cold hard cash? The guide we're looking at, it highlights 5 different ways you can actually make money using Perplexity.
5 different ways.
5. And get this, some of them sound surprisingly achievable, even if you're a total beginner.
I'm intrigued. Spill the beans.
Okay, so the first one that really jumped out at me was using Perplexity to power your blog.
Blogging. That's still a thing.
Oh yeah, blogging is huge, especially when you tie it in with affiliate marketing.
Ah, affiliate marketing. So you're basically using Perplexity to help you find those golden keywords, those trending topics that'll get people clicking.
Exactly. The guide gives this example. Imagine you write a blog all about the best AI tools for freelancers, and then you seamlessly weave in affiliate links to those very tools.
So when someone reads your blog and clicks on your link, bam, you get a commission.
Pretty slick, huh?
It does sound pretty straightforward, but isn't that market already kind of saturated?
That's a great point. I was just thinking the same thing.
Everyone's going to be using Perplexity for this.
Mm.
So the real question is, how do you stand out? How do you make your blog different?
Right. Perplexity can give you the raw materials, but it's still up to you to make that content shine.
You've got to find your own voice, your own style, your own expertise.
Otherwise, you're just going to get lost in the sea of other Perplexity-powered blogs.
It's a tool, not a magic wand.
Exactly. Okay, next up on the money-making menu, YouTube.
YouTube.
Everyone wants to go viral these days, right? Well, the guide suggests that Perplexity can help you find those hot video topics.
Oh, like what's trending right now?
Exactly. And it can even help you generate scripts.
Seriously.
Seriously. Especially in those hot niches like AI, finance, tech, all that good stuff.
So Perplexity could basically write your YouTube videos for you.
Pretty much. They even threw out this example, how to make $10,000 a month with AI.
Okay, now that definitely grabbed my attention.
Right. It sounds amazing. But let's be real for a second.
Let's get real.
Do you really think Perplexity can make you a YouTube superstar?
I mean, it can give you a great starting point. A good script is a good script.
True, but I feel like going viral takes more than just a well-written script.
Oh, for sure. There's a whole other level of creativity and personality that goes into making a video truly pop.
It's about the visuals, the editing, the way you connect with the audience.
It's about that special something that makes people want to watch your videos over everyone else's.
So it's not about replacing creativity, it's about amplifying it.
I like that. Amplifying your creativity with AI.
Yeah. Okay, on to money-making method number 3, freelancing.
Freelancing classic.
The guide says you can use Perplexity to level up your content writing and research skills,
Makes sense.
especially on platforms like Fiverr and Upwork.
Oh yeah, those are great places to find gigs.
Imagine you could create these super detailed data-backed reports for clients.
All powered by Perplexity. That sounds pretty impressive, honestly.
Right. But I'm also thinking, doesn't freelancing require, actual
Oh
skills?
yeah, for sure. You can't just rely on Perplexity to do everything for you.
So what specific skills would you say are essential for freelancing success?
Well, for writing gigs, you need to be able to write well, obviously.
Of course.
And you need to be able to adapt your writing style to different clients and different topics.
Yeah, it's not just about grammar and spelling.
No, it's about understanding your audience and what they need.
So Perplexity is like the secret weapon in your arsenal.
It can help you work smarter, not harder, but it can't replace those core skills.
Okay, let's get a little controversial now. Method number 4, social media content automation.
Ooh, automation.
The guide says you can leverage Perplexity to find trending topics.
Yeah, things people are already talking about.
And then you can, automate the whole content creation process for clients.
And charge them a monthly fee for it.
Exactly. But something about that just feels a little off, right?
Yeah, I'm getting some iffy vibes.
Can you really automate genuine engagement?
I don't know, it feels kind of manipulative, maybe?
And what about the algorithms?
Aren't those things getting smarter all the time?
People can usually tell when something feels fake or robotic.
So you're risking your reputation, your brand, everything.
It's like trying to game the system without understanding the human element that makes social media work.
Yeah, that seems like a risky move, especially for someone just starting out.
Okay, finally, the 5th method, AI-powered business consulting.
Business consulting. Sounds fancy.
This one seems like it's for the big leagues. The guide paints this picture of you using Perplexity to research all these hot AI tools and startups.
So you're like becoming an AI expert.
Exactly. And then you offer your consulting expertise to businesses that want to jump on the AI bandwagon.
I mean, that makes sense. Every business is trying to figure out AI right now.
But wouldn't you need some serious experience to pull this off?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can't just, read a few articles and call yourself a consultant.
So we're talking about a deep understanding of both the business world and the AI landscape.
You got to be able to translate those complex AI concepts into something actionable.
Strategies that businesses can actually implement.
It's a high-level game, no doubt.
So there you have it, 5 paths to potential profit, all fueled by Perplexity AI.
5 paths, wow.
Everything from simple side hustles to high-level consulting gigs.
It's quite a range.
It's clear that Perplexity is a powerful tool.
No doubt about that.
But as we've been talking about, it's not a magic bullet.
You can't just sit back and expect the money to roll in.
What are your first impressions? What stands out to you?
Well, what's really interesting to me is how Perplexity acts as this, catalyst.
A catalyst?
Yeah, it's not the whole solution. It's like the spark that gets things going.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
So Perplexity gives you a head start, but then it's up to you to take it from there.
exactly. It's like, okay, I've shown you the way. Now go make something amazing.
Right. It's not about replacing your skills or effort. It's about amplifying them.
Amplifying. I like that word.
Me too. But I'm curious, with all these methods, do you think there are any hidden challenges or downsides that the guide might be glossing over?
That's a great question. Let's dig a little deeper. Well, let's go back to that blogging and affiliate marketing thing for a second.
Okay, yeah, the blogosphere.
Perplexity can totally help you find those trending topics. But what happens when,
When everyone's doing the same thing.
exactly, everyone's using the same tool to find the same hot topics?
So you end up in this, content arms race.
Totally. Competing for attention in a market that's already...
Super saturated.
Exactly. So then it becomes even harder to stand out and actually make money.
Which kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah. And there's also the whole question of authenticity.
Ooh, that's a good point.
If your blog posts sound like they were written by a robot...
Even a really smart robot.
Right. You're going to have a tough time building a loyal audience.
People can tell when something's missing that human touch.
It's like you can't just pump out content. You got to create something.
Yeah. Something real.
Something valuable, something people actually want to read and connect with.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And I think that applies to all of these methods, not just blogging.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it's YouTube, freelancing, even consulting.
You got to bring your own unique perspective to the table.
Perplexity can help you, but it can't replace you.
It's all about enhancing what you already do well.
Making you even better.
More efficient, more effective.
Yeah.
Speaking of bringing something unique, what about that YouTube example?
The $10,000 a month one?
Yeah, that one. How to make $10,000 a month with AI. Is that even realistic?
It's a catchy title for sure.
Have you seen any evidence of people actually doing that?
I mean, you always hear those success stories, right?
But you always have to wonder.
Are they the exception or the rule?
Exactly. The guide's trying to sell you on Perplexity, so of course they're going to highlight the most.
Sensational examples.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're probably not showing you the thousands of people who are
Still struggling.
still trying to make their first dollar.
It's like any other money-making opportunity. There's potential, but there's also
Challenges. You can't just expect to get rich quick.
It takes work
Persistence, maybe even a little luck.
and a good dose of reality.
Don't get caught up in the hype. But
Don't dismiss the possibilities either.
exactly. Approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism. Be willing to experiment.
See what works for you.
Adapt, learn, and don't be afraid to fail.
That's great advice. So let's connect this back to our listener.
Okay, yeah.
Why should they care about all of this?
Why does Perplexity matter?
What does it actually mean for them?
That's a great point. We're not just here to talk about abstract concepts.
We want to give you something you can use.
Perplexity is a tool that's available to anyone right now.
Anyone with an internet
It
connection.
could be a springboard for learning,
For generating new ideas.
for making money,
It's all about opening up possibilities.
giving you a competitive edge no matter what you're trying to achieve.
So it's not just for entrepreneurs or AI experts.
Anyone can benefit.
Students, writers, business owners.
Anyone.
If you're a student, you can use Perplexity to ace those research papers.
If you're a writer, it can help you overcome writer's block,
If you're a business owner, Perplexity can give you insights into your market.
help you stay ahead of the curve.
It sounds like Perplexity can adapt to your needs.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a platform you can tailor to your own.
Unique situation.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it.
It's not about following a set of rules. It's about
Experimenting.
exploring,
Finding what works for you.
unleashing your creativity.
Learning, growing,
I love that. It's about taking control of your learning.
and your earning potential.
But with all these options, it can feel a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, where do you even start?
It's like analysis paralysis.
Right. Too many choices.
Yeah.
Instead of getting lost in all the possibilities, try focusing on what truly speaks to you.
Yeah, what resonates?
Which of these 5 methods feels most aligned with your skills, your passions?
Play to your strengths, right? If you're a great writer, maybe freelancing or blogging is the way to go.
If you're a natural storyteller, maybe YouTube is calling your name.
It's all about finding that sweet spot.
Where your passions and skills intersect with the power of AI.
So what would be the first step?
I'd say just dive into Perplexity and start playing around.
Ask it questions.
See what it comes up with.
Let your curiosity be your guide.
You might discover something you never even knew you were interested in.
It's not about following a path. It's about,
Embracing the journey.
I like that, a journey of discovery.
Perplexity is like a key.
A key that unlocks a world of possibilities.
It's up to you to choose which door to open and what adventures to embark on.
It's a journey, and Perplexity is like that key that unlocks it all. But let's get even more specific for our listeners. We've talked about these 5 ways to make money using Perplexity,
Yeah.
but they all kind of depend on that one core thing Perplexity does.
Which
It's giving us information.
Oh, for sure. Information is like the basis of so much of what we do.
Like how we make decisions, learn new things.
How we connect with other people.
It all comes back to information.
And I think a lot of people don't realize just how powerful good information would be.
Especially when you can access it quickly and easily.
Yeah, think about all the time we waste just searching for the right info.
So even if someone listening isn't trying to, like, start a whole side hustle or anything.
Perplexity could still be super valuable for them.
Absolutely. Just in their everyday life.
Think about it. How many times have you Googled something
And end up clicking through, like, a million links.
and you still can't find what you're looking for?
Or you find, like, 10 different answers.
And you don't know which one to trust. It's so frustrating.
Perplexity just cuts through all that noise and gives you the answer.
Right away.
Like, boom, there it is.
No more digging, no more frustration.
It's like trading in your old clunky toolbox for a...
Swiss Army knife.
Exactly. You got all the tools you need right there in your pocket.
Speaking of tools, remember that pro version we mentioned?
Oh, yeah, the pro version. We don't really get into the details.
It's worth exploring, though.
What does it offer that the free version doesn't?
Well, from what I've seen, the pro version unlocks some pretty powerful stuff.
Like what?
More advanced AI models, for one thing.
So you get even better answers.
Even more accurate and nuanced.
Nice. What else?
You can customize your searches, save your research, even collaborate with other people.
Oh, collaboration. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like having a whole research team at your fingertips.
So if you're really serious about using Perplexity for research, for content creation,
Even just for your own learning.
the pro version might be worth a look.
It's like going from a casual hiker to a...
Mountain climber.
Exactly.
hmm
You got the gear and the skills to take on any challenge.
You know, it's funny, as we've been talking about this, I've been thinking about how a lot of people are worried about AI.
Taking over the world,
Well, yeah, or at least taking over our jobs.
replacing humans.
But with Perplexity, it feels more like AI is,
Empowering us.
yeah, making us better at what we already do,
It's not about replacing humans. It's about augmenting our abilities.
helping us solve problems, reach our full potential.
It's like having a superpower.
That's a great way to put it. You're still you, but with this incredible ability to,
Access and process information.
like you never could before.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
It makes you wonder what other possibilities are out there, just waiting to be discovered.
And perplexity might be the key to unlocking them.
So don't be afraid to explore, to experiment, to see where Perplexity can take you.
That's what this is all about.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a blast.
We'll see you next time when we'll be exploring another fascinating topic. Until then, stay curious.